What up, though, y'all? What it do? What it do? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the comments. What's up? What it do? I'm gonna listen on my end too. Okay, y'all can hear me because I can hear me. What's up, everybody? Happy election day! Happy election day! Happy election day! Happy election day! Uh, 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 uh. What? Okay, listen, y'all. It is election day. I need y'all to drop down in the comments so y'all can hear me. Good, 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 good. Drop down in the comments with the ballot box emoji to let me know that you voted, or if you will be voting today. Please just make sure you exercise your right to vote. Listen, if we ain't never prayed before, today is a day that we need to be praying. Okay, it really is. It's a day that we need to be praying. This ain't trying to mix up the wrong things, but we have to talk about this at this point because it is now or nothing. You know what I mean? So please, please, please make sure that you guys are voting, exercising your right to vote. We are praying today because we need God to really, 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 really come through and intervene in this. And so I really hope and pray that we keep the momentum of prayer today. I know there will be a lot of people that will be covering the election. I may come back live again to cover it, or I may join someone. I haven't reached out to Millie Chung, but I would like to know what Millie Chung is doing. Because I would like to, do something. But anyway, nonetheless, guys, please make sure again that you're voting. Today is such a huge and powerful day, and I do believe that we do have the voice of change. We just have to activate it. And so, with that being said, let's make sure that we are exercising our right to vote. Okay. Now, listen, it's very obvious which side I'm going for, or what, it's very obvious. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very obvious. I'm thinking about women's rights. I'm thinking about LGBTQ rights. Okay. I am one of the gays, honey. And me being one of the gays, we have to make sure that our rights are not, um, first of all, it's already hard out here for us. Okay. It's already hard out here for us. And so, with that being said, I'm thinking about us. I'm thinking about the future of our children, especially our brown children. It is absolutely, and please don't take offense to that. I'm just saying, the brown children, are the children of our future, which are majorly affected. So we must keep everyone in prayer, child. Okay. All right. So let me speak to some of y'all. Let's see who up in here, baby. Let's see who is up in the place. Oh, yes, it's important to vote. It is important to vote. Um, it is important to vote. Okay, so I see quite a few of y'all in the chat. Now, I don't like this one. I don't like this chat. Now, y'all know I'm using a different type of software, child, because let me tell y'all something. The the StreamYard boo. I mean, I'm gonna put this over here on his face. I will not dare disrespect Madam Vice President, future President of the United States by putting this chat over her. We're gonna put this over the clown. Sorry, but it's just the truth for me. Anywho, anyhow, let me speak to y'all. Okay, let's see who we got in the chat. Now, I told y'all, StreamYard. I don't got StreamYard no more, baby, because I'm not paying no $88. No, I'm ain't, won't, and just ain't. Okay, shout out to Miss Lori in the chat. Miss Faith, I see you. Linda Gamble, thank you so much for being here. I'm out here on the channel. Stephanie, shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Miss Helen, thank you for being here. Sin, good morning, love. How are you? Miss Thang, good morning. How are you? Mama V, what's going on? Sharon, how are you? Miss Outstanding, good morning. Shout out to those of you that are members here on the channel. I have so many great things coming for y'all. I'm just really excited about it. Terry, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Ahmad, also here on the channel and be holding it down. What's up, Demi Bell? I see you, boo. What it do? What it do? Ty, what's going on? TK, I see you. Mia, good morning. Also, Mod here on the channel. Thank you so much for what you do. Good morning, Angie B, Jasmine. Again, Miss Yvette Bell, Miss Janetta Speaks. I see you, love. Ham Sandwich, what's going on? Pamela, how are you? Is it, can I just call you Miss Crooks? I don't know. They're just I just don't want to say your first name wrong. Is it Saffron? Is that how you say it? Hopefully I said it right. Greatness love. Let's see who else up in here. Baby Peaches, what's going on? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all did not tell me what y'all want me to cook. Okay, tomorrow we cooking live on the air, and y'all didn't tell me what y'all want to cook. So y'all need to tell me what y'all want to cook so we can make it a time. Okay, so a time can be had. All right. So let's get into it. So as you guys can see on the thumbnail, there are a couple of things that I want to get into while we're live here. So the first thing I do want to get into is Carlos, King, Aikiesha, and Nell recapping Bell Collective and Love and Marriage Huntsville over on Carlos's channel last night. And I'm gonna just say this: y'all was deep in the comments, honey. Y'all was deep. It was a lot going on. Everybody was live last night, including Wanda. Wanda was live. Larry Reed was live. Carlos was live. Desna was live. I feel like it was a lot of people live yesterday, so I couldn't catch up, child. You know, I was trying to catch the tea. I ain't for to hold you. I was trying to catch the tea. And I do got some commentary on Wanda. I do. I have some commentary on Wanda. I do. I have some commentary on a lot of things. But you must subscribe to my Patreon to get my facial reactions, to get everything, because we are also dropping hot topic videos over in Patreon as well, just like we're doing the reviews. Now, if you are not in my Patreon community or a part of the members only, I'm going to go ahead and gift 5 memberships right now. All right, let's go ahead and give 5 memberships. Okay, terms. Okay, I get your terms, baby. You ain't got the hold on. So now, how can I detach this? Hold on, y'all. Oh, no, ma'am. Attach. No, detach. Make larger. Hold on, guys. But I'm doing something different now where I am giving exclusive content. Y'all pay for it. So I be wanting to make sure that y'all get y'all money's worth. Okay. So there we have it. All right. So I was able to get 5 memberships. Let's see who received those memberships, because let's go, baby. Let's see. Oh, yes, and I got my monetization back. So shout out to the monetization for being back. All right, so let's see. We got Big Queen shit got a membership. Tennessee Girl. We got Sweet Essence. We got Ty, and we got T Lee. Shout out to y'all. There's something different on my Patreon now and my members only, where now we do go ahead and we recap the shows, and I do it like in a confessional style. So it's real cool. It's real cute. So y'all join us over there. Let me know what you think of it. Okay. Let me know what you think of the reviews and the recaps. And Shout out to y'all. All right. Now, if you are a part of the membership, thank you so much. But I would also concur that you guys should be a part of my Patreon, because there are some things that I can't necessarily put on YouTube that I can put on Patreon. So always remember that. All right. It's $3.75 to join the Patreon community, or you can pay for the year and you get 10% off, I believe. I believe it's something like that. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the show, child, so that everybody can get to their respective political chats and channels that they would love to be on. So shout out to y'all for getting the membership. All right. So the first thing that I want to get into, since we already talked about the voting, please, again, make sure you exercise your right to vote. I can't express that enough. We can't express that enough. Again, if you have not voted yet, I know Alabama, there are some people who are in Alabama. Alabama, I know, is a state that does not do early voting. So shout out to all of you. Listen, vote, honey, vote. Yes, boo, vote. That part right there, in the words of Wanda. Anyway, all right, so let's get into I want to get into this Bishop McLendon and Roland Martin stuff first, child, because it is some foolery going on around there with the bishops and the reverends and stuff like that. You know, and I have my thoughts on it, but we are definitely going to get into it because I find all of it to be very interesting. Okay, so give me a second. I'm getting ready to share my screen so that you guys can hear what McLendon had to say. First of all, shout out to Larry Reed, because this is where I saw this at. If you guys do not remember McLendon was on Preachers of LA and all of these things. And McLendon he has a very nasty spirit, in my opinion. But anyway, he decided to give a clap back at Roland Martin. I felt like it wasn't necessary, in my opinion, that he would need to do it in such a vile and or such a nasty way, because I mean, he was nasty about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a listen to it. Roland Martin had a situation where some pics got leaked, and yeah, he has very much a cocky spirit. But some pictures had gotten leaked, and I just think that he took it too far. Addressing this before your people is wild to me. Addressing this in the house of the Lord is wild to me. I will never understand it. So I want you guys to listen to this. And again, shout out to Larry Reed, because this is crazy to me. And I want to make sure y'all can hear this. So hold on. I think you guys should be able to hear it. And I'm going to go on mute so you don't hear no echo. Let's go.
Now for this guy. Now for this guy. I'm not going to call his name. But for this guy, you see him. This guy is a joke. He has been confined to the dungeon of political and social discourse since he was ejected from CNN for running his mouth when he should have kept it quiet, and giving his opinion on things when he should have kept his mouth shut. He clearly did not learn his lesson there. So now he spews his irrelevant venom, hoping his hearers are as uninformed and bewitched as he is, so that his drivel might have some impact. But on November the 6th, he will again be as irrelevant as the day he decided to put my name in his mouth. No serious news source takes him seriously, nor do I. But it is interesting to me that preachers and bishops and pulpiteers will take their news and their vantage point from a guy who is dragged on social media after sexual content pops into his on-air segment.
Before I go any further, ask yourself, if you are looking for something from the Lord, and you enter into this service, ask yourself, is this some I really want to hear? No, it ain't. It ain't. What in the world? What world do we live in, McLendon? At some point, you literally have to put your complex, this high regard that you have, this arrogant spirit. And yeah, you are absolutely right. I don't know who I just saw it say in the comments when DJ Catton on the show called him arrogant. He was absolutely telling the truth. Because what in the world is going on? Now, he is not done. Okay? He is not done. He has one of the most nasty. He's always been that way. And I actually am glad that they did not bring him back for the new show. I'm glad they didn't bring him back because he really has this thing about himself where he feels like he can say what he wants. He thinks he's better than everybody. He's arrogant. He's nasty. He's all of the things. So anyway, let's keep going because, child, this is crazy. And honestly, you didn't make this about what it was. It was about politics, clearly, right? But that's not what you made this about. So let's keep listening.
Let's read on. This guy is under harsh scrutiny on social media for his on-air segment was sprinkled with some shockingly inappropriate imagery. Hide the children. It's about to get PG-13. The prominent political commentator recently found himself being dragged online after head-turning mishap during one of his live streams. The jarring incident sparked speculation around the journalist's personal life and level of professionalism when it comes to his media operations and practices. Let's go on. While offering political commentary on Kamala Harris's recent interview with CNN, the stream unexpectedly cut to a scene showing a man undressed and showing his buttocks while walking down a hallway. The inappropriate clip was immediately edited by Morton's team. However, not before social media could get their hands on the live stream and continue to circulate it. Here's another, the host of so-and-so faced intense scrutiny after being caught on air watching gay male relations between segments, leading to a major on-air outburst. His sassy behavior makes sense now. One user pinned in the comments, he and this have been profiling all blacks for years. At some point, we have to learn it's all a grift. A second alleged his business, no matter what, another defendant. Okay, here's another. A longtime rival claimed the Democrat forgot to edit the clip. We were all forced to watch his love and admiration for black male buttocks as they casually scrolled across the screen. The author said, and this is the guy that you want to take information of about me? Now I know why his jumbo-sized panties were in a bunch. Because I have spoken by the Spirit of God.
This is about to get interesting. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all. I try not to be super spiritual around y'all. I try not to be that, right? But I am going to say something. If he's about to curse Roland Martin and not cursing like, oh, you be slim, blah, 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 blah. No, he's about to lay a curse on Roland Martin, right? If you can't take it, I want you to exit stage left and come right back, okay? And the only reason why I say that is because I spiritually, some people don't be in a place to hear those types of things. So I'm just getting ready to warn y'all, okay? He is about to curse Roland Martin. And I have to call cap on the fact that I see people saying what he said was prophetic. It was not prophetic. It wasn't at all. That's not a prophecy that the Lord... I'm so tired of y'all just justifying and defending y'all's nastiness when that ain't how God intended for no man of God, woman of God, prophet, or anybody to approach. I don't understand that. I've walked away from the church for one main reason, and well, not one main reason, but that's one of the reasons why. You ain't gotta coddle your members, but y'all be doing crazy stuff and then try to justify it. And I can't rock with that. Like, that just is weird to me. But anyway, we're gonna keep listening to it. Again, I just wanted to warn y'all, it It gets dangerous, but let's keep listening.
Against that spirit, and that spirit does not like to be ejected. But I say in the name of Jesus, Roly, keep talking. That you may know that there is a prophet in the land. That you may know that there is a prophet in the land. I urge you very seriously to go see your physician. You are already dealing with extremely high blood pressure, and the medication that you have taken has not done anything for it. And I declare to you that there is a cardiac event in your future if you continue to put your mouth on men who are actually sent from God. I declare to you that the only place from which you will be able to call my name is a hospital bed if you do not watch what comes out of your mouth concerning God's servant, that you may know that there is a prophet in the land.
Also, this is that touching our mind on to do thy prophet no harm crap that y'all love to, I don't want to call it crap because it is the Lord's words, but y'all take it out of context and then you try to use it again to justify how you feel. Now you curse this man, and again, that's not a prophecy. I don't care what nobody say. Prophets are not ugly like this. Y'all can say what y'all want to, but approaching someone like this is arrogance, this is ignorance, this is not no prophecy that this man got from the Lord. I don't care what nobody says.
Because there's no way I would know these things except the Spirit of God.
And another thing, y'all always amen in some stuff. I'm not gonna cuss talking about this, but y'all always amen and shut up. Shut up. Y'all don't even know what you amening about. Half of y'all be half asleep and you sitting up talking about amen. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Could have been done just talked about you, then threw some shade at you, and here you go talk about amen. Yes. Yes. Shut up. Shut up and listen. Shut up. Shut up and listen. Shut up. Type in the chat, shut up. They always somewhere amen and something. Type in the chat, shut up. Not shut up, shut up. Okay? Shut up. Type in the chat, shut up. And also, I don't like when people use this word sassy. But this gives me extreme sassiness. This also gives me it gives like a sassy gay read. Like when I'm not even trying to be funny or nothing like that. But you're giving very much like a part of my community. Yes, you are. You're giving very much sass and badazz. Yeah, you are. You're giving very much sass and badazz right now. Yeah, that's what you're giving. Anyway, let's keep going, child.
Show them to me, and you can lie and say it isn't true. But the day will declare it, and God will judge between you and I which one of us be truth teller and which one of us be idiot. Now,
again, I feel like this is just absolutely absurd and crazy. I really do. There's no way around this, and I don't even know who is going up for this that makes this okay. Like it's just weird. It's altogether weird. Why would I dare sit in a service of you trying to read someone and talk about the fact that they had sexual content and you make this a part of your sermon? Y'all be weird. And listen, You can have whoever you want leading you, but you better be careful. This is absurd. I sorry guys, I was trying to fix this. Hey, it was me. It's okay. It was me. It was me, pups. But again, this is absurd. This is crazy. I don't understand who in their right mind would think that this is okay. Let me read some of y'all comments. These people have been given yes mantles and platforms to that they can't handle. I agree. Prophecy is not meant to hurt people or a person. You better talk, Stephanie. It's meant to build up, inspire good news, not how he moved. I agree. I agree. It just feels extremely weird, and I don't understand the whole notion of defending this. Now, there was a back and forth that took place between Bishop Morton and Clarence McLendon. I must add context that this used to be his former bishop. Okay. All of us know Bishop Paul Morton. All right. I just want y'all to hear this too. Let's go, child.
Understand that certain things had been said online on some things, and then some preachers and some pastors began to make comments about things that I said. And quite frankly, I've only read one of those, and that one I will address directly. I read that Bishop Paul S. Morton went to the public in social media and addressed something concerning me. And this is a man that I respect, and a man for a season that I served. So he took it upon himself to make a post concerning me. And I know Bishop Morton, he's a man of peace. He's not a man who seeks out confrontation. And so I discerned that if he felt he needed to say something, it was because people in his camp were coming to him saying, oh, what are you going to do about McLendon and what he is saying? So let me put up the post, put it up. Let me put it up so you can see what he said. This is Bishop Paul S. Morton. I disagree.
Y'all, why are we addressing this in church? Why? Why? Why are we addressing this in church? Somebody please tell me where this is okay. Why are we addressing this in church? Well, I'll hush.
Agree with Bishop McLendon. Now, I don't know what he's disagreeing with because I don't know what I said that he is disagreeing with. But he says, I disagree with Bishop McLendon.
He left 10 years ago. Luke 6:45, a good man from his heart brings forth that which is good, and evil man, evil fruit. Decency and character must be at the top of our agenda. Like God, I look at the heart first. VP has a good heart. Trump has an evil one.
Now, if I'm honest, I don't think that this was bad at all, because he's not really talking about the heart of McLendon. He's talking about the character of the candidates. But let us keep going, honey.
All right, finish what you're saying, Clarence.
I have not worn a MAGA hat. I have not been at any of the rallies. You don't see me anywhere introducing anybody. I have simply vocalized who I am not voting for and the reasons that I am not voting for Mrs. Harris. So, Bishop Paul S. Morton, as I said, he's a man that I respect, yet he was not then at the time that I served him, nor is he now a spiritual father to me. He had episcopal paternity, meaning he was the man who recommended me for the bishopric, but never spiritual paternity to me or my ministry. When I left his fellowship, we parted in mutual respect. Therefore, if the bishop had any issues with me, he certainly could, and I believe should, have reached out to me personally and said so. Or at least in episcopal protocol, to let me know that he felt led to speak out in relation to what he perceived me to have said, because he doesn't know what I said. He did not do that.
If what you said done got out, how you know that man don't know what you said? McLendon, you have got to come back down off of this pedestal that you own, sir. How in God, like, sir, how do you know he ain't seen it? Yeah, I'm using Moses language. How do you know he ain't seen it? How? Everything else you done said done been on the internet. But again, why are we addressing this at the church? Why are we addressing this in service? I am so like this is crazy. This is crazy.
So since he chose to speak publicly, I shall in turn address his statement in the forum that he chose. I will remind you, Bishop Morton, that when you asked me to join your fellowship, I already had a congregation of over 10,000 people in weekly attendance in a church where I was preaching 5 services a Sunday. I had a national and international global television ministry with a reach at that time beyond your own. I had a national annual conference called Harvest Fire that drew tens of thousands of people to Los Angeles annually. So my credibility, my visibility, my influence, and my ministry was not a product of, nor was it attributed to my association with you. God gave me all of that before I ever met.
Sir, his post had nothing to do with the fact he just addressed the fact that you left the fellowship 10 years ago. We don't give no flying hoodloos on what happened and why you left, because again, you're putting yourself on a pedestal to make it seem like, sir, stop it. Stop it. Why is this a part of your service? I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Stop it. Nothing that man said in his post concerned the fact of how you got in the fellowship, what you had prior to the fellowship, what you had during the fellowship, and all. We don't care. And he didn't care either, because he didn't even say nothing about it. Shut up.
You. I did not then, nor do I now, need your endorsement or agreement on anything I say or do. My affiliation with you neither broadened nor expanded my ministry. In fact, it limited it. But the Lord had given me an assignment to help you with the outpouring of the Holy Spirit upon Baptist people. Because as a young man of 21 years
McLendon, you are really talking out the side of your neck. You are talking out the side of your neck. So you are unhappy with what this man said when it wasn't wrong. He was speaking on the character. This is how you know when a hit dog damn holler. He wasn't speaking on your character. Nor did he speak on why you left the fellowship. This is something that you feel the need to do. This is something that you wanted to address publicly a long time ago, and you feel like your time is now. It's not now. That man never said nothing about that. This is how you know a hit dog will holler. You feel a certain way because nothing that man said, like what you're giving us right now, it doesn't even matter. He said nothing concerning that. He said you left the fellowship 10 years ago, which won't no lie. You left the fellowship. You just said it yourself. You left the fellowship 10 years ago. I don't think Bishop Paul Morton give a flying hootaloo if you need him or not. That's not why he gave his opinion. You're pretty opinionated. You have had all kinds of opinions, so can't nobody give an opinion about disagreeing with you? Like what kind? Anyway, let's get going. I cannot. Okay.
Years old, I was filled with the Holy Spirit with the evidence of speaking in other tongues in my prayer room. I had never heard anybody speak with other tongues. I had never been to a church where people spoke with other tongues. I had never been in any environment where people spoke with tongues. The first person I ever heard speak in other tongues was me. And it happened by divine revelation. And after that, the word of God that God had put in my spirit as a young boy began to come alive, because the Holy Spirit was now shining illumination on the word that had been laid in my spirit. And I prayed to God at that time. I said, God, please pour your spirit out on Baptist people, because the word is in them. They simply need the Holy Ghost. And so when I invited Bishop Morton to come to my conference and to preach, after that, he was leaving my office. And he said to me, I want you to help me, and I believe you need to be a part of what I am doing. I was on my way out of the office. I said to the bishop, I will pray about it, because he was changing out of his cassock. We might as well tell it all now. He was changing out of his cassock. I was on my way out, and the Spirit of the Lord said to me, you do not need to pray about this. This is an answer to the prayer you prayed at 21. When you asked me to help, to pour out my spirit on Baptist people, this man is doing it, and I am assigning you to help him. And so I did. And I helped him. I fulfilled that assignment with the honor and with the submission that was due him. In fact, I ceased my own annual conference in support of supporting his. My conference was in August. His was in June. I ceased my conference, which at that time had $1 million budget every week, and I was only in my 30s. Then the bishop asked me to join his fellowship.
Again, I asked a question. Why does this matter? Why does this matter? We don't give a damn. I just gotta say it. We don't care. Why does this matter? All because you didn't like what he said. What he said was absolutely the truth. And you mad. You big mad. You was talking about Roland Martin panties being in the bunch. No, baby, you giving I got on a thong and it's getting on my nerves. That's what you giving. Okay? That's what you giving. You giving thong all the way up your cheeks. I mean, that's what you giving. You giving you got on a better thong than a woman. That's what you giving. Now, what I don't like is So yes, he is implying justice. Thank you. So now is bragging competition. Right. How did we even get here? The sole message was about the characteristics of the nominees. Are going down a rabbit hole about how much money you made, how much money you had, what age you were. We don't care. I had some family members that was a part of the full gospel. Okay. McLendon, we don't care. And again, he is implying that he saved whatever Bishop Paul S. Morton was coming up with at the time, which was the Full Gospel Fellowship. Let's keep going, child.
I told him then, after prayer, that my instructions from the Lord that I was to serve him and not his movement. And that when he was done as the presiding bishop, I was also done there. Those are the words that I said to him. When he announced in a closed session that he would resign his position as presiding bishop 5 years before he actually did so, after he made that announcement, he pulled me aside privately and asked me to put my name in for consideration to succeed him as the presiding bishop of that fellowship. And the bishop will not refute this, because if he would be lying.
First of all, the bishop shouldn't, Bishop Paul S. Morton, I hope you don't come out and address this clown in no type of way. Because what you are asking him to address has nothing to do with what the post said, McLendon. Diedrich Haddon, first of all, I need to publicly apologize to Diedrich Haddon, because Diedrich Haddon told us about this man a long time ago and we didn't listen. We really weren't trying to listen. But he told us about this man some time ago. D. Hattie, I apologize. I apologize. Because when you got McLendon together, that's why he didn't want to come back on this show. That's why, truth be told, the revamp of the show, that's why he didn't want to come back to the show, because he knew D. Hattie was going to get him together, because he owed him another get together on the show. Yeah, he do. Let's keep going, child.
And I do not perceive him to be a liar. And so he asked me to put my name in consideration to succeed him. I said I would pray about it. I went and I prayed about it. And although I was honored to be asked, and I was humbled to be asked, when I went to the Lord concerning it after much prayer, the Lord said to me that I was not allowed to put my name forward. He had come and asked all the council of bishops, if you desire to succeed me as presiding bishop, put your name in. There were 12 or 13 of us. Put your name in and you will be considered. I went and prayed. The Lord said, you cannot do it. I said, Lord, I understand that. He said, I want you to tell him you cannot do it. And these were the words of the Lord to me. He said, you cannot be the poster child or the face of any denomination or reformation, for I have called you as a prophet to speak into all of them, and therefore you cannot be beholden to any one of them. And so when he asked me this, I shared after much prayer that the Lord would not allow me to put my name forward, and that as I had told him earlier, that the Lord directed me when he was done, I was done. And then he asked me privately, for the well-being of his fellowship, not to disclose my plans for departure until after his predecessor was announced, so as not to create faction in the fellowship, because once again, I was one of the most visible, influential bishops in that fellowship, and they all knew it. So, within my tenure as a bishop in his council, I tithe to him personally of my personal income. Not my church income, but I tithe personally to him. I didn't even give my tithe to my church because the Lord told me to give it to him. So let me clearly state again, the agreement, disagreement, or opinion of Bishop Paul S. Morton to what I preach or teach is irrelevant and of no consequence to me whatsoever.
McLendon, bottom line, you've been wanting to say this. You just been wanting to say this. You've been looking for a time to address Paul Morton. My thing though is nothing that man said warranted any of this. We do not care if you had $1 million. We don't care if you approached him with $10 million. We don't care. That man never said nothing about that. A hit dog holler, because what he said was about the characteristics of the candidates that are running for president. They had nothing to do with you. Now, well, it had to do with you, but you going on this rabbit hole about all this other stuff he didn't speak on. We don't care. We don't. You're nasty. You're nasty. And I wish you come back on this show so that Deidre Hatter can read your tail down. That's what I wish. That's because you deserve a good reading. I mean, you deserve a mighty fine reading. I mean, read them down to the ground. Okay? I wonder if Deidre Hatter has said anything. But y'all, can y'all imagine looking for what's up, really be? What it do? Can y'all imagine looking for a breakthrough? Going to church, wanting to get your breakthrough, wanting to get your deliverance, looking for something from God. And the man is up here talking about sassy men and talking about how much money he had and all this stuff. Sir, we don't care. I don't know. It's just whack. But I had to bring this to y'all because that was my commentary on it. He's too much. He's arrogant. He's ignorant. And Deidre Hatter was right about him all along, child. He was absolutely right about him. And again, shout out to Larry for catching both of these segments here concerning McLendon. So yes, he has come for Roland Martin, and he has come for and listen, he got a pattern of not addressing the problem at hand. He didn't address politics with Roland Martin. He addressed the fact that Roland Martin had an issue or a hang up on something else. Have y'all noticed that? He's not ever addressing anything head on. And we're supposed to believe that that was a prophecy that you received from the Lord. So get out of my face playing with me. Get out of my face playing with me. That's what I want you to do. I want you to get out of my face playing with me. Anyway, y'all, please make sure you vote. Exercise your right to vote. It's important that you vote. Okay, please, 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 please. Exercise your right to vote. And I'm going to say this again for you church folks. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Y'all always amen and an aha and an ooh and something. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Oh, he did. I need to hear that, Lady D. I didn't know that. I told you I was so much going on last night. I couldn't keep up. Everybody was live. I was like, Jesus. Okay, so that's that about McLendon and them. Child, I can't. We also have to speak about the Larry Reed and the what's the man name? What's the man name? What is that? Dwayne Youngblood. We got to talk about him. We got to do part 2 of him and the things that he have said. I want to touch it. I've been in the ministry for almost 48 years. I've seen many things. Oh, I saw John P. Key's comment. I need to go see it. Yeah, I need to go finish watching that. I'll do that when we get done here. Okay. All right. So let's get into our next thing. All right. Let's get into our next thing. Again, it is election day. All right. So please, please, please make sure you exercise the right to vote. Video for your. And I can't say that enough. Okay. I just cannot say that enough. Make sure you vote. Okay. Hold on one. Where is, oh, duh. Go to my save stuff. All right. Breaking news is happening now currently. What you mean breaking news is happening right now? What's breaking? Talk to me, because I don't know what you meant by that. Okay, so let's get into a few things and then we're gonna call it a day. And I want y'all to go join everybody in their respectful chats today. Well, I say go only where you respect it, because you know some of these y'all gonna be toe up, so just don't go around there. All right, so child, the Jasmine Brand reported this. Hold on, let me see. Can I? Okay, the Jasmine Brand reported this, and I thought, what in the world is going on here? Okay, so listen, this is saying that they were saying that Brooke Bailey, yeah, Brooke. I don't really care for Brooke, but Brooke Bailey went around there and married Jim Jones. Now, this is a lie. I don't know. It's just a lie. It's a lie, because they was in each other comments a couple days ago, and I didn't know. The man that is being seen with Brooke is her ex dude. Her ex. I don't even know. Was them people married? Was Brooke and that man married? He kind of resembled Jim Jones, but that is not no Jim Jones. Okay, so Twitter did react to this, and as you can see, somebody said there must be another Jim Jones, because ain't no way Jim Jones I'm thinking of, or it's the Jim Jones that I'm thinking of. And so then we get here, right, where this is a screenshot from IG where Chrissy Lampkin says she's a tiger, she belongs to me, and Jim Jones said, girl, and then he said, I'm Tony. Okay, so y'all realize, I mean, y'all see how y'all started that right there. Y'all see how y'all done lie like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that man that went over there and married no damn Brooke Bailey. Okay, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I don't believe that not one bit. So okay, girl. Like, the internet was doing some extra stuff. That was crazy. All right. All right. I had a couple more stories I want to get into. I want to be very clear that I haven't really spoken on that Maurice and Own situation. I saw it, but yeah, I ain't really kept up or spoke on that. They're saying that TikTok is supposed to be banned January the 19th, but from my understanding, in the research that I've done, there hasn't been an official ban announced yet. So we're gonna hope for the best, because I'm just now getting my little TikTok up and stuff over yonder. So don't be doing no crazy stuff, okay? Before I get to make some money around there. All right. Speaking of that, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow me over there on TikTok. All right. Listen, to all them people that was round there doing this Chase ATM glitch, and y'all thought y'all was really banking. Well, I don't really think them people thought that they was banking, because the next day when they woke up, they checked, and I mean, their accounts was in the negative. They ain't had that money and stuff around there, so they knew them accounts was in the negative, baby, in the negative. Okay, but anyway, they had filed lawsuits in federal courts across Houston, Miami, and California. There's one case in Houston where a man allegedly owes the bank over $290,000 after a friend deposited a fake $335,000 check into the ATM. Meanwhile, customers in Miami and California reportedly owe between $80,000 and $141,000. Y'all should have knew better than to be playing with them things over there. Y'all should have knew better. Y'all should have knew better. Why y'all go around there and play with them people's ATMs and stuff? Child, I'll go after y'all too, especially if y'all ain't paid the money back. Okay, that's crazy. I'm gonna do a separate video on this, but I want to talk about the Toya and her brother situation because I really feel like that's like really getting out of hand, and I have some commentary on it. So be on the lookout, Patreon and members only, because there's some things I want to say that I ain't gonna say out publicly. All right. If you are in Dallas, get y'all tickets to the Brunch and Kitchen Table Talk tour happening this Sunday. Okay, you do still have time to get your tickets. So please get your tickets. Charlotte, get your tickets, and Atlanta, make sure you also get your tickets as well. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this last piece of what I do have before I am up out of here. Listen, let's get into Carlos, Aikiesha, and Nell last night. Now, first and foremost, I want to say this. Carlos, why is y'all filming these reunions decades before the end of the show? Why are y'all doing that? That don't make sense, Carlos. That don't make sense. Now, granted, I understand early filming, but Carlos said last night more than once that Bell Collective has already filmed their reunion. And I believe him, because guess who else already filmed their reunion? And no, I ain't talking about Love Mary Huntsville. Guess who already done filmed their reunion? Guess who filmed their reunion before the season came out? And y'all thought I was lying when I said it. Detroit. Detroit filmed their reunion prior to their season coming out. I already told y'all that. So Bell Collective did the same thing. If the show just came out Friday and he's saying that they filmed the reunion, girl, what are we doing, Carlos? What are we doing? What is we doing? I'm not understanding that. Because I would like for y'all to address some of the stuff that the viewers see. And then this is how we also know that you come up with them damn questions that you ask at the reunion. Because if it won't, you will be asking kind of, the audience and different stuff like that leading up to the reunion. But you want to be secretive about you filming the reunion when I feel like the reunion is to address fans' questions, to address, stuff like that. I don't understand. What is going on around at Kingdom Reign that y'all filming these reunion decades before the show air? I don't know. I thought that was weird. So let's get into a couple of things, child. So Nell gives her account of what happened on the girls' trip, okay? And here's what I have to say. I already said this in my review. I don't really care who don't like it. I already told y'all I was here for well, I ain't gonna say I was here for it, but what I will say is I already told you how I felt about this Dr. Shanita thing. I told y'all that she, in my opinion, she's just kind of going too far. And, I ain't mad at Tisha for speaking up. I'm not mad at Tisha for speaking up. I mean, you may think she the ops, but it's only so many times you gonna call me that to my face before I get buck with you. You know what I'm saying? And I think she had enough. That's actually what Nell said. Nell said she had enough. Okay, so Nell says that she told Sonny to apologize to Disney. Okay, she said that Sonny expressed to her that, you know, she was kind of hurt to see Desney that way. I think it is producer forced. I do. I think it is producer forced. I don't think that Sonny meant that, because she has said time and time again that, you know, she don't apologize for. I just don't think she meant that. I don't. Just my opinion. I actually believe Nell when Nell said that she told her what to say, because she kind of said it verbatim. Now, maybe when they were sitting at the table, maybe Nell didn't tell her to say that, but when she pulled Destiny to the side, I don't know. I didn't feel like that was genuine. It's just me in my opinion, and I probably have the less of opinion about it. But y'all know how I felt about Sonny and how I feel about Des and how I feel about all these people. Okay, so I'm with Aikiesha. I'm not fit to be sitting up here proving to nobody that I'm the wife. I'm not fit to be doing none of that. Okay, I'm not about to be doing none of that. I'm not proving shit to nobody. If you my wife, if you my man, if you my woman, whatever it is, then baby, that's just what it is. We ain't got to go back and forth. And so I'm really honestly tired of Destiny and Sonny both, and Moses. I'm over it all because it's trash. The storyline is trash. Trishkin and Marquez, the storyline is trash. I don't care nothing about the fact that a woman has been married to a man for 5 years, and it ain't. I mean, ain't nothing changed. Y'all just gotta just file for divorce in September, child, right before the reunion air. I mean, right before the reunion film. Y'all ain't fooling no damn body. I'm over it all. Let's just keep a thing a thing. Anyway, Nell, Carlos asked Nell about the whole Martell setting her up. And also she asked if she has talked to Mel. And Nell says that she have not talked to Mel. This is why I say, because I think people assume that because I rock with Mel, that I feel this way about Nell. Nell wouldn't be a friend that I would rock with in real life. I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000. Because if you that much of a friend to me, you will pick up the phone and call me. In certain situations, Nell ain't pick up the phone and call her friend. Or call even somebody, okay, if we don't want to say friend, mentor, whatever. She's not a type of friend that I would have in real life. I ain't friends with nobody who come to this damn internet before they pick up the phone and call me. I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000. You come to this internet first, it's always up and stuck because you should not have done it. Just my opinion with that. And I'm not just speaking on this Ariane situation, the whole Martell situation in the beginning. It all of this extra stuff would be solved if you would just do what a friend would do and pick up the phone and call. I don't rock with nobody like that in my real life. So I think a lot of people get it twisted when I say I don't care for Nell in that sense, or I wouldn't want a friend like Nell in real life. Because again, pick up the phone and call me. Same go for Dr. Shanita. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Pick up the phone and talk to me first before you come to the internet and say anything, because then you done got yourself into something that you really didn't have to be in, because we could have hashed that out without you having to go live. I'm sorry. I don't rock with people like that. So that's me. She did say that. She said that if they fell out tomorrow, you know, she wouldn't befriend the side hoe and all of that stuff. I think that she was trying to be friends with Slop. I didn't. And I'm just going to call a thing a thing. I didn't. But also, the way that Nell moves, I wouldn't want you to be my friend in real life. Let's just call a thing a thing. I mean, there's several of them I wouldn't rock with in real life. There's several of them on this show that I would probably rock with in real life, or that we could be friends. But some of these folk, the way they move, no. Now, I will say this: Aikiesha was getting Carlos all the way together last night. Okay, Aikiesha was getting Carlos all the way together last night. She did talk about her marriage, and she talked about, because y'all know she on Bell Collect. She came on second season. She talked about her marriage, and she said, ain't now this finna do, finna come through and think that they could take my husband. If you think you can have him, take him. You know what I'm saying? They haven't experienced any infidelity or anything like that. And she was just like, I ain't now be finna do that. And then they was also talking about the respect for cheating part. Listen, I agree with Nell and Aikiesha both. And I've been said this. I have been said this. Now, if at all Mel is talking to this slop hoe, it is, she wasn't saying, oh, if my husband come over there, please call me and let me know. Please call me and let me know that my husband is over there. And let me show you how to do this. I mean, let's just be realistic. I don't believe that shit either. Okay? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We clearly saw Destiny lie in this damn episode, this most recent episode, because you cannot tell me that when you said stop pimping your daughter, you was not talking about the fact that people don't tell, or people who tell Mel or hold Mel accountable is ostracized. That's some bullshit, Destiny. Come on now. Come on now. Let's just be for real. Then you got Slop. I only reached out to her one time, and that was a DM on Instagram. That was one time too damn many, because you shouldn't have been saying shit. You are the side chick. Stay in your damn place. Your fingers should have never rested on that phone to even think that it was cool to DM the wife. Destiny needs to stop justifying things. Just say you were mad and went for the ringer. I agree, because that lame excuse. Because if that's the case, that mean your pappy pimping you. If that's the case, that mean everybody else parents is pimping them. That mean Marlene is pimping Martell. I think that's a dumb logic. Who is not going to defend their child? Most people is going to defend their child. Now, if they get into some trouble and some stuff like that, then, they may not be defending them like that. Right is right and wrong is wrong in them type of situations. And, I mean, my mama always taught me you on your own on those type of situations. But, again, who mama ain't speaking up for them? Who daddy ain't speaking up for them? Who close relative, auntie, cousin, who ain't speaking up for them like that? So now that means that they being pimped out. Wanda pimping Tisha. Or would it be the opposite way around? Tisha pimping Wanda. Would it be Tisha pimping Wanda instead of Wanda pimping Tisha? I'm just trying to understand. Yes, that would mean that. I didn't quite like, girl. I just it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, okay, girl, but you had to find something quick, in my opinion, to say. You did. You just had to find something quick, in my opinion, to say. And also, I wouldn't let it go either. You talked about my mama. Just saying. Nell also said that Chris has talked to Martell since then, and Martell said that he didn't set her up. Well, Nell, if you fall for the okie doke, then I guess you just fall for the okie doke, because I beg to differ. That man definitely had that girl there, and when he introduced you to her, it was a setup, and that's just the way that I feel. Why does everyone? Yeah, you keep talking about my mama is up and stuck. Why does everyone keep saying hold Mel accountable for what? Nobody can even name the instance where she did. Well, what I will say is on that live with Sonny, somebody came up and asked, and Tay and Sonny asked, well, what has Mel not necessarily been held accountable for in this situation? They could never say nothing. Could never give an example. So you're right, Becky. Sometimes they just, well, sometimes they can't ever give an example, right? Um Also, Mel did not initiate when she said that you was sleeping with Martell, Disney. What she said was Tisha was the one that brought it up, and she said it was either Tisha came. I think it was Tisha brought it up, and she said she don't know what it's in the trailer. She said she don't know what Martell and Disney done. So if it grew legs, baby, where did it grow legs from? That's the example that you gave. And again, that's not how that went. That's not how that went. So listen, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. There's it's gonna be okay, child. Some people want Melody to say something to the child. I'm well, I want Stormy and teaching them. I want them to say something to the mother folks. And I want something to Tisha, say something to your mama. Your mama was just on this internet acting a plum fool yesterday. Say something to her. I'm so tired. I agree with Mel. Y'all want her to say something to some strangers, but y'all won't even say something to people you talk to every damn day. Come on. Let's be for real. Oh, and I'm going to say this, and I don't care who don't like it. Congratulations to you, Stormy, for being over there on the Tamara Hall show. Period. Pooh. Yes, Stormy will be over there on the Tamara Hall show. And congratulations. Congratulations. I had to say that because, you know, that live was pure chaos. Yes, that lady was talking all kind of crazy stuff. All kind of crazy stuff. All kind of crazy stuff. I told y'all Wanda was coming. And Wanda, you keep, at this point, we're not listening to you. Every time you get on the doggone live, you keep talking about how Slop supposed to be on the show. How you want her on the show. Carlos, call me. And what the hell do you keep hollering out December the damn 3rd? Hell yeah, December the damn 3rd, Martell going to court. Why you keep calling that date out? And if these people is married, girl, let me tell you what I'm going to do, because I think y'all expect the total opposite. If these people get married, I'm doing a live just for them to be married. I'm going to get on this live and I'm going to celebrate the fact that they got damn married. Okay? I'm going to celebrate it. Because it'll be that about damn time. So, listen. These folks. Wanda went off on a whole tangent last night about what? Don't y'all bring y'all motherfucking ass over here. Don't motherfucking come over here and motherfucking be talking to motherfucking me. Don't be motherfucking talking to me. And y'all know motherfucking well I got on motherfucking Stormy thing. I mean on Sunday thing. Motherfucking got up there because you can't motherfucking run me out the motherfucking place. I was gonna go up in through there and burn that motherfucking down. Yeah, that part right there, I'm gonna burn that motherfucking down. Yes, I'm gonna burn it down. You weren't gonna burn nothing down because you had access to the link. Why you just didn't click the link and go up there? I came over there motherfucking burn it down. Yeah, I came over there motherfucking Burn it down. I'm like, no, you just didn't want to get up there on that doggone panel because you knew you was gonna get chewed up. And also last night you never addressed. Ooh, oof. I wasn't expecting that kind of text message. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold up. Oh, happy election day. But I am to ask you if you voted. Okay, back to what I was saying. So never mind, I got it. Oh, Wanda, Chef, I'm gonna celebrate with you. Yeah, if they get married, I'm gonna have a whole celebrate. I'm gonna have a whole celebrate because it's about down time. Okay. You know, it's about damn time. It's about time. And what does anything regarding Sunny have to do with her? She just kept saying, do I need a room? Do Jasmine. Are you sponsoring a room, Jasmine? Are you sponsoring a room? Is that why you asked? She kept saying that Sunny was lying about Carlos. I would like to know what she was lying about. I really would. She never mentioned it last night. She never even mentioned the fact that she kept saying that she was lying on Carlos. They said if the slop hoe get married to Marty Mar, because last night she kept saying, bring her on the show. Bring her on the show. I want to see her on the show. I really want to see, is she cheating on my tail? Is she cheating on my tail? And I don't even comment because I know a particular mod gonna block me anyway. So I don't even comment. But I want to ask. Oh, let me go ahead and go there, Wanda. Let me go there with you, Wanda. I'ma say this, and I know the people gonna be pissed off for me saying this. The people gonna be pissed off that I'm saying this. Wanda, that bullshit you was talking about Kiki last night, I'ma just say it today. That bullshit you was talking about Kiki last night, I bet you better sit over there and shut up, because I got another recording that will wear you and your family out. Sit over there and relax. Shut up. I don't even know why in the world you keep wanting to bring your niece up in a way that you did not contribute to whatever she was going through. Shut up with that. I am tired of you. How do you expect for people to walk around here feeling any type of way, any type of sympathy when you walk around here as if she's still living? She's no longer here, Wanda. Let her rest. I am tired of y'all asses. If y'all want people to really be praying for y'all in the midst of y'all grieving, your ass ain't grieving. You ain't doing nothing out here but causing a bunch of shit. Get somewhere and sit your ass down. I am tired of you, and I just want somebody to say it. Stop it. You talking about how you can blow somebody else up because you got a recording from your little niece that if everybody hear it, you know, something. No, shut up. Let that girl rest. And you just lost another family member and you out here wanting to blow. You are diabolical, lady. It don't make no sense. I wish my auntie would. You get on this internet and act like that, there will be I would never talk to you again. Pure ignorance. How do your brother feel about you? Getting on here consistently, re-traumatizing the entire family. Kiki just cannot rest. It don't make no sense. I am tired of that lady. Every time she go live, you want to mention everybody else besides what you did to contribute to where you felt like Kiki was. You started this internet shit with your own niece. It is ridiculous. I ain't never met nobody like Wanda in my life, y'all. I have not. I will also never understand this either. Since we here, let's go down this avenue. I will never understand you wanting to team up with some ops so bad that you would team up with people who dog walked your niece. I mean, well, I guess it really wouldn't be a difference because you did the same thing, right? You did. Well, if we're going to call it real and we're going to be real about it, you dogged your niece. So I guess it don't matter, right? I guess it don't matter. You the one came to the internet and told the internet that you apologized to your niece before she left here. But you ain't walking in no apology. Why would you want to expose a phone call of Kiki and she is no longer here? Why, Wanda? And then you want to call out everybody else for how you feel like they contributed. It is. I'm not going down that road. I just find it disgusting. And I always say that I try my best not to bring Kiki up. I really want her spirit and soul to rest. But it baffles me. And once I hear that, I'm done. I didn't listen to Wanda after I heard that. I was done with it. How you mad at other people for the exact same thing you did, and that's your own blood? Kiki just recently, her sister passed away. Kiki's dad's daughter just recently passed away. And Wanda is out here on the internet causing shit. Girl, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot. You just cannot make it up, honey. You just can't make it up. I just think every time you say something, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to roast your ass down to the ground and say something to me. And we just going to be going back and forth. I wouldn't give a damn if you approach me like Jackie. We'll be going back and forth. I am tired of y'all sitting out here. Y'all want to blame everything on everybody. Take an assessment of your damn self as you been flesh and blood and how you treated her when she was here on earth. Somebody has got to say it. And the fact of the matter is, I had so much grace on these people when that first happened. Actually, for a long time, I applied a lot of grace to Tisha and Wanda both. To that whole family, I applied grace. But the more you come out and blame it on everybody else, the more that people are going to come out and roast you up. That's just how I feel about it, y'all. I think it's trash to keep doing it. I do. It's for what? So, anyway, sorry if I weighed some people down. I just feel a way about Wanda continuing to do that. How is it fair? How is it fair for you to go down the line and blame everybody else, but you don't take self-examination on your own self to realize what you did as her auntie? And you want to chop it up too. We just went back and forth. That was our relationship. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You forgot there was a time, Wanda, when people could call you on Facebook and Instagram and you just answer the phone and talk to them. It could be a troll. That's what you're not telling the people. That's why folks got recorded phone calls. I'm not the only one that has a phone call here. Y'all always talking about what y'all want to release and how y'all, man, say. There's some people that really could blow your gasket, Wanda. Chill out. And if you're going to come for people that come for your daughter, then do that. But it's sad, bro. It's sad. That lady will never remember that she the one that started this. CC, I don't see your comment either. I just saw your comment on my community wall. Let me see if I can look real quick. Hold on. I don't think you was blocked. I'm gonna look right now, but that's just how I feel about the situation. I think it's just time out for all the stupidity, and it's just like Wanda and them will never learn. It's like you will never ever learn. I just don't get it. Anyway, let me see here. Let me go. So yeah, that's really all I have, guys. It's really all I have. Y'all, please make sure y'all vote. Make sure y'all vote, please. Okay. It is important that we vote. Okay. Oh, child. I got to look through all these block counts. Okay. I told you I got more than 450 people blocked over here. And they ain't in order by the name or nothing like that, y'all. So it make it hard. Let me see. Comment moderation. No. Yeah, I got so many people hidden, child. But I'm gonna look through here, CC. I'll look through here while I am watching political chats. Okay, y'all. Listen, y'all. Again, if you're in Dallas, please get your tickets. Reach out to me, get your tickets. Also, Charlotte and Atlanta, get your tickets as well. Y'all, if y'all need to restock up on your goalies, please make sure that you do so. Okay. No. CC is good people, Lee. I'm not gonna block CC. I don't know if that just happened on an accident. CC good people. But it's not in like a numeric order. I mean, alphabetical order. So it makes it hard for you to find the people. And then I feel like I'm overlooking too. So anyway, I'll check it. So please get your goalies if you need to stock up. Let's see what else. Also, if you're in my members only, or if you are in my Patreon, that is where my reviews and recaps have been dropped at. And there's a reason they are produced recaps. So I put a lot of time and effort into them, so I feel like they go to the members and to the members and to Patreon first, and then like the week before the show comes back on, I'll make it public and the public can see it. Okay. All right, y'all. Listen, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. All right, it is election day. If you are going to the polls today, I pray for your safety. Okay, always check your surroundings as well, child, because I mean, this is 2024. Okay, so check your surroundings, stay as safe as possible out here, you know, and make sure that you go vote. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one, and I will be sure to talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings. And that doggone McLendon. McLendon. I tell you, that doggone McLendon. All right, y'all have a good one. Peace.